Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh, yes, sir. Come on now. Wakey. Hands off cupcakey. Rod Ryan Show checking in. 4 hours of pain on this MILF Monday. All right, 3-time Hall of Famer Brian. He's going to go for win number 2. Fresh out of bed, head-to-head. Concert tickets to the winner. We'll play that game at around 6:20. Bring me the horizon. September 26th at the Toyota Center. We got tickets for you on the Fun Fact Flashback. The Texas Hammer game for the Outlaw Music Festival tickets. That's Willie, Bob Dylan, Avett Brothers. It's going down on Sunday. We have tickets for you if you win the Texas Hammer game. Tickets to see A Day to Remember with Yellow Card, covered at 8:20. Alternative Income at 9:10. Tickets to go see the Struts and Dirty Honey. I mean, ticket after ticket after ticket today on the show. We're going to be busy. 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy. Highs of around 92. Mo's going to keep us busy with Houston's headlines. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
A busy final Friday of the session from the Supreme Court. Quite a few impactful rulings issued by the court. One pulls back the reach from the lower court judges. That's going to give President Trump a win in his fight over birthright citizenship, which I feel like was the headline of the weekend. The Supreme Court also ruled 6-3 on Friday that public schools must let parents excuse their kids from lessons that conflict with their sincere religious beliefs. Another ruling upheld the state of Texas's law requiring pornographic websites to verify users are at least 18 through established methods of government-issued identification. Hey, remember last week when they kept promising to turn the faucet off, Rod?
Yeah. No, you did. You kept promising. You said no more rain.
I just read the headlines, okay? They were talking about the amount of rain that we've been having, and we're all sick of it. Well, apparently today we have one last chance for isolated storms. Our Monday will be another sunny, warm day. Those storms this afternoon. Highs in the mid-90s. And as promised, Saharan dust is here, lingering for a few days. Heat advisory for our holiday on Friday. Speaking of our holiday on Friday, the average 4th of July cookout is looking a little cheaper this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. This is where it's going to cost me $5 to have
is it $8?
20 people over.
They're saying $7 per person for a 10-person cookout. They're averaging $70.
And Rod and I can share a hot dog.
I don't know who these people are. The American Farm Bureau Federation. Talk to them, Alex.
It's supposed to be the same people that do the Thanksgiving list.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's an annual report. Average, they looked at like 12 foods that they're guaranteeing you're going to have at a cookout. So ground beef, chicken, pork chops, that kind of stuff. Your potato salad, your potato chips, all averaging less than last year, which I guess is good, right?
If you steal half of the ingredients, you can really cut the cost.
$7 per person. It's wild.
All right, the event of the year, or at least the summer, huh? The wedding this weekend?
You were totally in it. Like you couldn't stop watching, right?
Well, no.
Every detail.
Well,
Rod was locked in.
I saw it, I mean, in all the feeds.
It was in every headline.
There was a little bit of everything, but I guess we were wondering what Orlando Bloom was going to do.
We were.
But everything I saw was, what was Sydney Sweeney doing?
What does that say about your timeline, Rod?
I don't know. I must have looked at Sydney Sweeney stuff in the past.
You're not the only one looking. Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez got married over the weekend. Guess we're all over Sydney Sweeney because she showed up looking fabulous. She's the it girl right now. Everyone wants to talk to her. Everyone, when they see her in real life, they agree how stunning she is, which is why pictures of her choosing to spend her time with Tom Brady.
That's what I heard.
Were extra fascinating.
TB got a lot of
they
alone
were
time with
talking
her.
at the hotel bar. During the reception, they danced until after 2 a.m. They were also spotted walking the streets of Venice. Orlando Bloom, notably with them, makes for quite the trio of headlines right there.
Got a lot of pictures and all that stuff on Links and Guests today.
Let's check her out.
And we got this video.
Yes, because it was a Beyonce weekend in Houston. Let me catch you up real quick. The major headline from the Saturday night show was Beyonce was in the convertible car, gets raised and taken around the stadium on cables. Okay, she's suspended up there. The car starts tilting. Beyonce stopped the song because she was not safe. She finally got down to the ground. Thanked the audience later saying, "Whenever I fall, I know you'll catch me, Houston." Those are Houston's headlines.
So brave.
What a pro.
She looked bad.
Shiro.
She looks good, and we got fan video.
Oh, good.
So there's a whole separate link for
Love it.
Beyonce. You got to get Bay
I'm
your own
happy
link,
for
right?
everyone.
Hey, these Astros are really good.
Very good. I think they've had 3 shutouts in the last 7 days. They did get a win yesterday, got by the Cubs 2-0. Jose Altuve hit a 2-run homer, and Framber Valdez pitched 6 shutout innings in a solid outing. They took 2 of 3 from the Cubs over the weekend. They're going to have a day off today before they open up a 3-game series with the Rockies tomorrow night, and the Rockies are one of the historically worst teams in baseball history right now, so hopefully that's a sweep for them. In soccer, last night in the Gold Cup, Team USA got by Costa Rica in penalties to advance to the semifinals, where they're going to play Guatemala on Wednesday. Guatemala beat your home country of Canada. I was talking with Chile there. I was like, my brethren from Guatemala, he was like, Rod's going to be so pissed tomorrow.
Yeah,
I was like, Rod's probably very upset.
I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
Canadians were playing dirty.
That the Canadians
and Guatemala
lost.
showed a lot of resilience. They came back, beat them in penalties. Canada choked. What's new?
So Canada losing to Guatemala, I'm more interested in what Kylie Jenner wore to the wedding.
That's loser talk.
The
Loser
Canadian
talk is what it
soccer.
sounds like to
Yes.
me. But USA, greatest soccer country in the world again, officially last night. That's what's going on in sports.
All right. 4 hours of pain starts right now. Would you like to get in on the first phone call? I'd love to have you on. 713-212-5945. Just prove to me that 1 or 2 of you are listening. I'm worried that everybody took off for vacation already.
Ooh, it feels like it.
I really am worried that traffic's going to be lighter. Emails, interaction on the show is going to be lighter. Just let me know that you're out there. If you want the first phone call, 713-212-5945. .94.5 The Buzz, letting Kravitz fly away, and we are off and running. 4 hours of pain on this MILF Monday. And we're going to be really busy this week. We have a lot of things planned for you this week. I don't know how many of you are going to be around hanging out with us. I know this place will be a ghost town this week. 4th of July is not until Friday, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So why would it be dead all week? I don't know. I can't explain these things. It always seems like the week before the 4th, the week after the 4th, it's always dead around here. So we're going to be busy. Just let us know that you're out there. We've got a lot of things planned for you. We got great tickets this week. We've got some fun things we want to do. I got 3-time Hall of Famer Brian trying to make it win number 2 in the Fresh Out of Bed head-to-head challenge. So I know at least he's going to be up and ready to go. He knows he's got to play. I got those Bring Me the Horizon tickets coming to you in homeroom. We'll play the Texas Hammer game. How great is this? The Outlaw Music Festival is going down with Willie, Bob Dylan, and Avett Brothers on Sunday. We'll have tickets for you every day this week. 7:20 Texas Hammer game. All right? You know what? Phone lines are ringing. Cody, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Brother Rod, Mo, and Alex. How's it going?
What's up, Cody?
Good. Are you the only one listening? Are you the only one? No, there's a couple of other lines ringing, so thank you for being up early with us.
Well, no problem. You found the one guy who's not on vacation. I just got back from vacation, actually.
Oh, good for you.
You're off on Friday, though, right?
Yeah, and I think Thursday, too, so that'll be nice, at least.
Where'd you go on vacation, Cody?
My wife and I went to Marco Island, Florida with the in-laws. It was relaxing. It was nice getting to wake up, go straight to the water every single day with some White Claws. I missed it.
You had good
Now
weather?
I'm on the way to work.
You had good weather while you were on vacation?
The bad weather kind of followed us.
Yeah.
But it wasn't terrible. Yeah, it would storm like either early in the morning or in the afternoon, but not for too long. You just get out of the water, go up to the room, continue drinking, doing whatever, and then go back to it. And
That's living.
Way to go. All right. Well, listen, Cody, thank you. I'm glad there's somebody out there. I mean, at least you came back and you're going to hang out with us for a little bit this week. We'll be here on Thursday. We will also be off on Friday. So we'll get a bit of a long weekend. It's the 4th of July, okay?
Yeah.
For Christ's sake, it's the 4th of July. We're off on Friday. Cody, thanks for being up early with us. I appreciate you checking in.
thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
bro. Welcome back from your vacation.
That is why we're working Thursday, though, so we can play that drop.
Of course. The only reason we have a drop
Which
for
makes
Thursday
sense.
that you will be.
You get to hear it one day a year.
Oh.
You'll be ready for a break from us.
Okay.
By the end of the show on Thursday. Not that you're probably ready for a break from us already.
Yes, sir.
But I'm saying, well, don't agree to that.
Oh. Thursday.
By Thursday at 10, you're like, I've had enough of these idiots.
Goodbye.
Give me an extra day, please. I need a long weekend. On the flip, got a rec check for you. We'll find out what's trending and we'll get set up for the game. Come on. What's up? It's your brother Rod talking about QC Kinetics. A lot of people, the big focus in America right now is on your health. That's a great thing, but more and more people are looking beyond pills and steroids. And I don't know anybody that wants to get surgery. QC Kinetics. They've been on the cutting edge of this medical revolution since 2018 using regenerative medicine. They've helped tens of thousands of people get lasting joint pain relief using natural treatments that harness your body's own healing power. The truth is, regenerative medicine, we used to talk about it as an alternative treatment. Now it's mainstream. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader. Well-respected protocols, potent and powerful cellular level treatments, revitalize, restoring damaged joint tissue. They're not masking the pain. They're going after the very source of it. Yes, you can say goodbye to that chronic pain and live your best life. Learn more about this revolutionary treatment. Get a free consultation at 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285. 713-913-5285.
All right, Pasadena, we got a stall blocking your right shoulder, 225 eastbound at Allen Genoa. Same thing on the south side, 288 South Freeway northbound at Yellowstone. An accident in Spring has the right shoulder blocked 99 westbound approaching Gosling. And that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Here we go. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Rod Ryan Show, MILF Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, 92. It's going to get real hot around here going into the 4th of July weekend. It's going to continue to heat up all week long. Getting things ready to go for the fresh out of bed head-to-head. I'm worried about throwing it over to this next guy. You okay?
Why would you be worried about throwing it to me? I have trending ready to go.
Because things are going not well for you this morning.
Oh, no, like our studio and stuff doesn't work?
No, right. And
That's never happened before.
And I know that you're struggling. You're trying to keep it from me, and I appreciate that. But then that gets me even sometimes more worried.
Everything's fine.
I appreciate you trying to isolate me from
everything's fine.
your troubles this morning. Can you tell us what's trending?
Beyonce is trending.
Yes,
People are
she
talking about her
is.
shows at NRG Stadium over the weekend.
So brave.
All the Bayhive was there.
Yeah.
I saw Blue Ivy was there, it looked like.
Oh.
There were cars, there were horseshoes. There were other things that she floated around on.
Would it be as talked about if there wasn't the malfunction of the car? I mean, she's got to be
I think
upset.
it would be. She's the country music artist of the year.
I know. But
Country album of the year, right?
the malfunctioning car seems to be the dominant story about
Major
the
headline.
weekend. And I heard the performance was phenomenal.
I heard that it was the greatest performance of all time. And I don't know why it wouldn't have been.
Where'd you hear that?
People online.
Oh, okay.
People online said it.
If you want to see the malfunctioning car, we have that for you on Links and Guests.
Disney Cruise is also trending. Did you guys see this story? A dad jumped overboard to save his daughter after she fell from a 4th deck of the ship.
No.
He had to tread water with her for 20 minutes until they were able to get boats out to
No.
get the two
Oh,
of
my
them.
God.
But yeah, he saw her fall off the balcony, jumps over, was like, all right. And then you had to tread
Dude.
water and just hope that nothing bad happens.
I did not see that
Terrifying. But people are talking about that this morning. And then Gold Cup is trending because the U.S. is the best soccer country in the world. Beating Costa Rica yesterday. Canada might be the worst soccer country in the world since they lost to Guatemala. But that's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
Good morning, everybody. This is 3-time Hall of Famer Brian. Now you're fresh out of bed, head-to-head, one-day champion.
Yeah.
Rod, I know you love old Greg, but that fuzzy little man-peak had to go. Join me on Monday when I make it win number 2, bitches.
713-212-5945 if you think you could beat this guy. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Welcome back from the weekend. It is Monday, June 30. We got our eye on the prize this weekend. It's a short week for us. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is the 4th. We'll be here on Thursday so we can play the drop from the movie Jaws. For Christ's sakes, tomorrow's the 4th of July. So we'll be here on Thursday. We're coming in just for that. So plan on hearing that all morning long. Mo, I apologize in advance.
Hate it.
I apologize in advance. We got a 20% chance of rain today and tonight. Mostly cloudy. Highs of around 92. 626. Let's play. Hey, Brian.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back. You got rid of old Greg, and you said, okay, listen, you got to get in. You got to get in here. It's every man for himself, every man, woman, and child for themselves. You're a 3-time Hall of Famer, and you're going for win number 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This guy's been in the Hall of Fame a couple of times. Welcome back, Sean Connery, 007 James Bond. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Brother Rod. How are you?
I'm feeling like you just played.
Yeah, this is, I think, my 4th time playing this year.
Who hasn't played? Adam, the cop,
Adam.
who won it all last year. He hasn't gotten through yet, and I don't think the GOAT Hunter has. Corey.
I do not know if he has.
These guys have been beating me up. They're like, they can't get through for some reason. This is the 4th time you've played this year. How many times? How many times in the Hall?
3 times.
We got a 3-timer versus a 3-timer. Wow. Mo, what are they playing for?
Yeah, Mo.
We got a pair of tickets to see Coheed and Cambria with Taking Back Sunday, September 8th, 713 Music Hall.
Mo, what's your favorite Coheed and Cambria song?
That one that you just played.
Oh, yeah. We
So
haven't
good.
played that in a while. It's been a while since we played it, but I'm with you. Sean and Brian, shout out your name when you think you know the answer, okay?
Good luck, Brian.
These are Mo's questions.
Hey, good luck, Sean.
Question number 1. What day of the week falls between Tuesday and
Sean,
Thursday?
Brian.
Sean.
Wednesday.
How did you hear what I said? You guys both cut me off.
That was quick, guys.
For those listening, what day of the week falls between Tuesday and Thursday? Sean Connery answered that?
Yes.
Okay. And he said Wednesday. It's the correct answer. Welcome back. It's his 10th time playing this year. You would need 300 days to play 10 times if you waited your 30 days.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's pulling a Kenny the Cash Man on us.
No, sir. 22nd was my last time.
Don't worry, I know you got the numbers. Here we go. Brian and Sean. Question number 2. Let's go, Brian. What is the name of the United States?
Sean.
Sean just laid it out. Unzipped it, laid it on the table, and what's the answer?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. No. Brian, get in the game here. What's the name of the United States national anthem?
Star Spangled Banner.
Correct answer. Welcome back.
Greatest
Boom.
anthem in the world.
I love that anthem.
You love O Canada.
You're going to get a punch by the end of the
I
show.
can't wait.
I just
to
feel
be
it.
here
away from
for
you.
it.
Too far away from you.
I just feel
Today's the
Too
day.
agile.
I'm going to kick you like you kicked that printer this morning.
Did it work?
Here we go. You each have one. This is a pretty good game. It's a pretty good game for a Monday. Don't blow it. Okay, I'm sorry I said that out loud. It's a really good game, though. For the win. What color are the stars?
Brian. Sean.
Brian.
Brian.
White.
They sure are on the American
Good game, Brian.
flag.
Hell yeah, brother.
What?
America.
Good game, brother.
Brian. Let me look at the calendar here. When's Sean Connery coming back to us? Today's the 30th.
July
2,
30th,
3, 4. Yeah, I guess so. July 30th. All right, 007. I
See you
appreciate.
guys later. Thank you.
Look at this. You're an inspiration to everybody that says they can't get through. This guy's an animal. All right, Brian, that was a good test for you. I'm feeling
Yes,
good.
it was. That was a good one.
I'm feeling good. But you got guys like that coming at you every day this week. I bet. I'm telling you right now. You got guys like that. It is not going to be an easy week for you.
It's all good. Let's do it.
All right, my brother. Great game today. Here we go. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. 6:34 on this Monday. Welcome back from the weekend, everybody. Brian came in a killer this morning.
Good morning, everybody. This is three-time Hall of Famer Brian. Now you're fresh out of bed, head-to-head, two-day champion. Rod said I'm going to flush out all the old Hall of Famers this week. I am ready to go. Join me on Tuesday when I make it win number 3, bitches.
All right, should be an interesting week for sure. And he's got it timed out perfectly. Wins 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he could wrap up the week. Thursday, last day. He could go into the Hall of Fame if he plays his cards right. All right. All right, brought in some new fun facts for you guys to chew on this morning. Guinness. Anybody drink Guinness beer?
My dad.
Your dad drinks it.
Yeah.
On the reg?
It's his fave.
It is his favorite beer.
Mm-hmm.
Guinness officially says their beer is not black. It is, quote, dark ruby red. I thought it was like muddy brown.
Yeah.
I never
I don't
accused.
believe what they're saying.
I never accused that beer of being black. I mean, I know it
I don't
was
see
dark.
color, so I would never say what color it was.
black and tan. It's
Guinness and
Bass.
Blue Moon? Okay.
No, Guinness and Bass, I believe. That's how we up north drank black and tans.
But
Guinness and Blue
red.
Moon's Dark Side of the Moon,
Okay.
I think.
All right, it's dark ruby red. Horses. Mm-hmm. They can't breathe through their mouth. The nose is the only way that horses can breathe.
Got
Have
big
you ever
nostrils.
seen a horse's mouth?
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever looked a gift horse in the mouth?
Final fun fact for you today. The first time snowflake was used in its current form to describe someone sensitive, fragile, maybe needing to be coddled a little bit.
Yes.
Where did we get the term snowflake from?
I don't know.
It was in the movie
The Grinch?
Fight Club.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it was used as a slang term before, but not in this way. Fight Club is the reason that we have the term snowflake.
That's interesting.
Okay, Mo, we're going to flash back to a fun fact from Friday. What could they win?
Well, you could win yourself a pair of tickets to see the Bring Me the Horizon Motionless in White show,
All
Toyota Center, September 26th.
Some good ones on Friday. Okay. We talked about Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
We talked about Mark Hamill, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Rachel McAdams, Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit,
Bizkit.
Sharon Stone, Jay Leno, Seal, Pink. They all worked at this place growing up. 713-212-5945. All right, my man's on the phone over here. My man's. Hal, good morning.
Brother Rod, good morning.
There he is, dude. How'd we do on Wall Street on Friday?
Friday was a good day on Wall Street. The Dow was up 432 points. We're kicking off this morning at 43,819. NASDAQ up 105 to 20,273. Benchmark 10-year Treasury. That's trading at a 4.25%. And oil stands at $65.24 a barrel. Two of the most actives, the big studs. Nike, Boeing, and Amazon. The big duds, IBM, Amgen, and Chevron. On the economic calendar this morning, we'll get numbers on the business index for June. Right now, futures looking really good. They're on the upside. Hang on to this. We're going to have a positive opening right here on Wall Street. That's it. I'm out here. This is Hal Lynn, Managing Director with Raymond James, reporting for the Rod Ryan Show from Raymond James on San Felipe and Augusta. And don't forget to always rock out with your stock out.
All right, come on. Shell Federal Credit Union, one of my faves. They've been playing games this summer, and it's on right now. They got Shellopoly happening. You got a chance to win $5,000 from now through August 31st. There's going to be 6 lucky winners, and you can qualify a bunch of different ways. Like you can open up a term share certificate of $2,025 or more, and then you would be qualified to win $5,000. Now, there's other ways. And you can also level up with a short online financial module for a chance to win $500. So the more you play, the more chances you've got to win. You get this. For details, visit shellfcu.org or text CASH to 713-844-1100.
An accident in Spring, 99 westbound approaching Gosling. It's the right shoulder blocked there. And the road construction on the west side, Katy Freeway westbound between the West Ham Houston Tollway and 99 Grand Parkway. They have the 2 lanes closed there. And that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Good morning, Nate.
Morning.
Nate the Great. Good to have you on. You're calling about the fun
Good to be
fact.
on.
Calling about the fun fact flashback.
Yes, sir.
Jeff Bezos, Luke Skywalker, Fred Durst, Pharrell, Jay Leno all worked at this place growing up. Ooh. Or what? Where?
I believe it was McDonald's.
Yeah, before your phone kicked out, it sounded like you said McDonald's. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My man Nate. Congratulations. Mo, hook him up.
Hey, friend.
Awesome.
A pair of tickets for you. Starting your Monday off right. You're going to go see Bring Me the Horizon with Motionless in White, The Plot and You. September 26th, Toyota Center. If you're not as lucky as Nate, you can go check out toyotacenter.com to grab your tickets.
Way to go, bro.
All right. My wife's going to be excited to hear about this.
Heck yeah.
Dude, congrats. Here we go. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show on this MILF Monday. Thank you so much for having us on. We're going to play the Texas Hammer game next hour for Outlaw Music Festival tickets. You got Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than that. And then one of Alex's all-time favorites, Avett Brothers, are going to be opening. You might even make an appearance on Sunday, I heard.
I might just go for Avett and leave.
You and the wife,
Wow.
big fans of the Avett Brothers.
Yeah.
You turned me onto them, too. I like them.
It's been a couple years since I got to see them, so I'd like to go try.
I like them a lot. We got a 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy today, highs of around 92. I got Mo with Houston's headlines. Good morning.
Thanks. Good morning. A busy final Friday of the season for the Supreme Court. Quite a few impactful rulings issued by them. One of them pulls back the reach of lower court judges. This is giving President Trump a win in his fight over birthright citizenship. The Supreme Court also ruled 6-3 on Friday that public schools must let parents excuse their kids from lessons that conflict with their sincere religious beliefs. And another ruling upheld the state of Texas's law requiring pornographic websites to verify users are at least 18 through established methods of government-issued identification. Hey, 2 firefighters were killed in what they're calling an ambush shooting in Idaho yesterday afternoon. The fire crews were responding to a wildfire when they were ambushed by a lone shooter. Sheriffs located a man dead on the mountain with a firearm nearby. They believe him to be the shooter and the one that started the wildfire. An investigation is currently underway to determine how he died, but the community, of course, rallying behind the families of the fallen, the one other firefighter who is still in the hospital, and the firefighters who continue to fight because the fire is still active.
Wow.
Crazy story. Millennial parents are behind a new trend. They're calling it 90s Kid Summer. The idea is to give your kids the kind of summer that you had back when everything was quite a bit simpler. So I'm talking like running through sprinklers, drinking from a water hose, riding your bike all day, minimal supervision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Alex, you're a millennial dad.
I am a millennial dad.
Just put your kid outside and just leave her.
That's what I did. They called CPS immediately.
Hang on.
They got CPS real fast.
All right. Listen, Alex's
I
kid
said she's free ranging.
is not old enough.
Free-ranging.
Alex's kid is not old enough to do a
No.
90s kid summer. So, I mean,
just poured hose water on her.
what are they?
Just gonna go.
They just want kids to get outside and touch grass.
And be kids.
Okay.
But experts are saying that you can't just do that because they are overscheduled, technology saturated for 9 months of the year, and then you're going to throw them out, and they're not even going to know what to do. They're not prepared for that. So, I don't know.
Time to learn.
It's time.
It's like pushing the baby bird out of the nest. You gotta let him fly
You just gotta
sometime.
fly, baby. Fly.
You're a peacock. Gotta let him fly.
Can you drink out of a hose now? I don't.
You can.
I do.
Yes, you can.
Is it
Okay.
bad?
But then everybody's gonna be like, well, you know, with what the microplastics in the hose, that's gonna cause
goodness.
this and it's gonna cause this. Like, okay.
Micro rubbers
It's fine.
Yeah.
in the hose.
Look how good we turned out.
Okay. This is all explained. There's a link up for this.
There is.
I don't.
Let us know if you're trying it, how it's working out for your kiddos.
It's one person on TikTok doing this.
Hey, let's talk about paparazzi and you, Rod Ryan, because
Me?
y'all have a love for a guy named Jeremy Allen White.
Jaw, we like to call him.
Do they? Or do you
No,
just call
but
him
this
that?
is his initials.
Pretty cool
Huge
initials.
miss on not calling him that.
Rod and Alex have been trying to get me to watch The Bear, and apparently fans love this actor, Jeremy Allen White, from the show.
He's great.
Yeah?
He's winning all the awards. Everybody's winning all the awards on that show.
Okay, well, the joke is that every time paparazzi catch this guy out, just like living his real life, he is always carrying a huge bouquet of flowers. Why? Well, it's such a thing that Jimmy Fallon asked him, what's the deal with these flowers? Jeremy said he lives near a farmer's market. And so every time he leaves, that's where the paparazzi are. And he loves flowers. He keeps them in his house, gifts them. He's a girl dad. He likes to have them for his girlies. But it just so happens that's where they always catch him.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of pictures of him carrying
It's a
flowers.
thing.
I
Now
didn't
you're
think
gonna
anything of
know.
it, but all right.
Now you know. Happy to help.
I'm watching season 4.
How
Alex,
far
you
are
haven't
you
started.
into it?
I just watched 3 last
Oh,
night.
nice. I haven't seen
Episode
episode
3.
yet.
It's good. It's good. I don't know that it's been great yet. First episode was great.
I've
It's your
seen
fave.
only good reviews of it.
Yeah. The music, everything. The Bear. It's my favorite show.
I want to watch. Let's talk about Marilyn Manson. Whew.
Oh, yeah. Getting into some, like, I thought all this stuff was behind him.
Oh, he probably thought the same. He had a show in the UK that was canceled last week due to protests. It was set to be his first UK concert of his current tour, and Ticketmaster didn't even reschedule. They refunded everyone their money. There's an online campaign group called No Stage for Abusers, and they called out the city council, the place where they're hosting the show that owns the venue. They wanted him to cancel the performance, and they ended up doing it. We know Manson's past. 4 women had sued him, accusing him of rape, sexual battery, bodily harm. However, after investigation, the case against him was dropped. But this is still going on, and it worked, I guess, in the UK. These protesters made him not have his show.
It wasn't until October. So tickets went on sale, and then they refunded everybody. He wasn't found guilty of anything.
I don't.
So, I'm not sure how that works.
It's a different country over there. Those are Houston's headlines.
Take it, Alex.
The Astros got a win yesterday. They got by the Cubs 2-0. Jose Altuve hit a 2-run homer, and Framber Valdez pitched 6 shutout innings in that one. They took 2 of 3 from the Cubs over the weekend. They'll have a day off before opening up a 3-game series with the Rockies tomorrow night. In soccer, last night in the Gold Cup, Team USA got by Costa Rica in penalties to advance to the semifinals, where they're going to play Guatemala on Wednesday. That is what's going on in sports.
Did a Jake Paul or an Aaron Paul fight happen?
Maybe.
There was a
Over
fight.
the weekend?
I think I saw that. That's not like newsworthy
On
though.
Saturday.
Really? Those aren't newsworthy anymore? Those fights?
They're like fake fights.
Are they phony fights?
Oh, really?
Does-
I mean, they're real fights, but like
There are a
he
lot of
doesn't
people that
fight
watched
anybody
it.
that's real, like that's a competitor to him. He fights 90-year-old Mike Tyson and washed up other boxers.
You know what was real?
What?
USA being the greatest soccer country in the world.
Halle Berry on vacation.
Oh, I saw this.
And her husband's like filming her and she's dancing around. And the bottom of her bikini falls off.
Oh no!
In the middle of her dancing around in her room.
It was barely hanging on anyway.
It's awesome. She's headlining the Looking at Girls
Well,
blog
I'm
page.
gonna go check that out.
Yeah.
For
For
research.
research.
Sup? It's your brother Rod talking about Orchard.com. What the hell is Orchard.com? Well, if you're in the market to buy, sell, Orchard.com. One of the biggest mistakes that you could make when you're selling your home right now is selling for less money. Not with Orchard. Orchard is going to do things completely different. They're going to give you cash up front so you can buy and move into your new home first on your timeline. Then they're going to sell your old home. They'll get it on the market for top dollar. Okay? Don't settle for less. Buy before you sell. This goes against everything that we've ever heard of before. They're doing it different, okay? Get top dollar with Orchard. Get your free home valuation at Orchard.com. That's Orchard.com.
A stall in Pasadena, 225 eastbound to Allen Genoa is blocking the right shoulder, and an accident in Spring has the right shoulder blocked. 99 westbound approaching Gosling. Prepare yourself if you're headed downtown. Y'all know that construction, I-10 Katy Freeway westbound between 45 and the Heights Yale Street exit. Also on the west side, road construction, Katy Freeway westbound at the West Sam Houston Tollway and 99. And that's your rec check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Here we go. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal. Welcome to the 7 spot. If you're carrying over from homeroom, thank you. If you're just joining us, wakey wakey. Hands off Snakey. Got the Texas Hammer game coming up. Outlaw Music Festival tickets all week long. Well, at least the 4 days that we're here. Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and Avett Brothers. Sunday, July 6th. I do not have Willie Nelson or Bob Dylan scratched off of my must-see list. This has got to be it for these guys.
They say that every time.
I know they say that every time.
Do it forever.
It's just, you want to see legends. That's this Sunday, July 6th, Woodlands Pavilion. We'll have tickets for you coming up this hour, and we'll give away tickets all week. I'm dealing with some of this fresh out of bed head-to-head stuff. Good morning, Rod. Now that we're halfway through the year, do you think we can get a recap of who's currently in the Hall of Fame? Cheers, David. Who has that?
I keep the speeches for the end of the year, so I guess,
okay.
Yeah.
So we have how many Hall of Famers halfway?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Okay, and those
Why
names
is
are?
the Carpet Wet Todd, Hammer and Hank. My name is Jeff, Norm, the one they call Tim, Josh the Goat, and Steve the Breadman.
Okay, those are big names. Other John, Goat Hunter has not played this year. Adam the Cop did play in January, lost on day 3 to Jordan Welch and the Machine.
Oh, yeah.
So Adam did play this year, and I remember him. I remember Adam getting in right away. He won last year, and I'm like, son of a bitch, this guy got through already.
Mm-hmm.
And then he lost. And like, oh, he'll get back on. No, he hasn't been back on. Corey is pissed. He's like, why, Chili? It's like, 007, if you don't win, stop calling, he said. He's clogging up the phone lines. They're getting all worried now. All right, well, that's good stuff. Fresh out of bed, head-to-head, fun all morning long, or every morning at 6:20. Hall of Famer, 3-time Hall of Famer Brian beat 3-time Hall of Famer 007. And Sean said it was the 3rd time he played this year? Or 4th?
I think 3rd.
3rd. It's a lot. He gets through. He's an animal. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I haven't had a chance to look at Chile's pictures yet.
Ooh, they were Chili's.
But yeah,
6 picks.
Chile had 6 picks, and I think Dallas Daniels said, did Chile eat chicken wings at 3 a.m?
That sounds right.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Or does that sound very wrong?
No, that sounds right.
That sounds right?
I feel good about it.
Okay. I'll get into those pictures.
We'll check them out.
I had a chance. I made it over to Top Dog Fireworks this weekend.
Oh, you went some shopping?
I did a little shopping. I did a little shopping for where I live for some illegal fireworks. They are legal in a lot of places, not where I live. But you got to go out of, outside the outskirts of town, and nobody does it better than our friends over at Top Dog Fireworks. Now, I was going to get fireworks anyways. Okay, I'm a firework guy. Top Dog said they wanted to get involved in our backpack program this year. They do a lot of charity work over there. And they asked to get involved in the backpack program, and I had a chance to talk to them. They're like, you know what? You guys are doing, here's $5,000. Go buy backpacks. They gave us $5,000.
That's amazing.
Well, let's do something. He's like, no, just send people to come see us. Send people to come see us and buy fireworks. There are 14 Top Dog firework locations. Go buy your fireworks at Top Dog Fireworks. That's it. I said, I'll send you people. And I would like, because you know how much I love seeing pictures of you guys, if you do make it over to Top Dog, take some pictures. I took a bunch of pictures. We're going to be sprinkling those in throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But yeah, we would love you guys to get over to Top Dog and go get your fireworks. And the selection, all the stuff that they have, it's crazy. They got the little kid walking around, and he's like, oh, you like that? Here, let me show you what this can do. And he whips out his phone. They have every single firework. They can show you what it does.
Really?
So cool.
That's like the hardest part about buying fireworks.
Yeah, like you see like this big, huge,
that's helpful.
This big cone thing. He's like, you want to see what that can do? Boom, 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 boom. Here's what it does. It's so awesome. 14 locations. Go see them. And I want to thank them for helping us out. They gave us $5,000 to go buy backpacks. That's huge. But we would love to see you at Top Dog. Snap a photograph. Send it in to me. rod@thebuzz.com. All right? All right. Now's the time to get in the queue with Chile. Tell them you want to play the Texas Hammer game because you want those Outlaw Music Festival tickets. 713-212-5945. We'll play after the break. Okay, 4th of July weekend, baby. Oh, I'm so ready. Okay? Nobody's going to get you ready for the 4th like Academy. 4th of July weekend, splash like you mean it with up to 50% off swimwear, flip-flops, sandals, riding on an alligator floaty with a burger in one hand and a water balloon primed in the other. Yeah. You ready to take on a horde of little cousins this weekend? Rule the pool for less. Gear up. Bathing suits. They've got it all. I mean, everything you need for an unbelievable 4th of July weekend, okay? Academy Sports and Outdoors, because here, fun can't lose.
On the southeast side, a new accident blocking the left lane at 45 northbound and 610. It has traffic stop and go from airport. The stall in Pasadena is still causing a bit of an issue, 225 at Allen Genoa. And the same issue on the south side, 288 northbound. There at Yellowstone, another stall blocking the right lane. And that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
Here we go. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Rod Ryan Show on this MILF Monday, June 30th. It's the last day of the month, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Rent is due tomorrow.
Ooh, last day of the month. So some of you are getting paid today. Rod Ryan Show Cares online store.
Hey.
Ever heard of it? 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy today. Highs of around 92. Alex, what's trending?
MILF Monday is trending.
Yeah.
Listener Rick sent in Sophia for our MILF Monday feature today, and you can check her out at the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com. I think you'll like what you see there. Idaho firefighters is trending. Mo was talking about this in headlines, but 2 firefighters in Idaho were killed after a gunman started a wildfire and then fired at firefighters that showed up to fight it. Just save the hottest seat in hell for a guy like that. But people are talking about that online. And then Wimbledon is trending. The first round of Wimbledon is ongoing right now over in England, and people are talking about that. That's what's trending on 94.5 The Buzz.
You see that Dukes of Hazzard car make that jump?
I did see
this
that.
weekend.
Yeah, can you tell me more about what was going on?
I'm going to talk about it. It happened Saturday, and you see the video is awesome. And somebody almost got hit. A cameraman almost got hit.
Yes.
But a stuntman drove a replica of the General Lee.
Okay.
150 feet over the air over a fountain in Kentucky. So if you want to see that video and look ahead, you can. But we're going to definitely talk about this thing and watch it together. It's awesome. I saw that car flying, Rod. All right, we're going to get right into the Texas Hammer game today. We're not messing around here. What you giving away?
Sunday is the Outlaw Music Fest in the Woodlands. So Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and Alex will be there. Tickets are on sale now, Ticketmaster.com, or you can win them. Texas Hammer game.
Are you going to this?
No.
No?
Why not, Mo?
I've seen Willie Nelson
we could
before.
go together.
We could go together. That would be splendid.
All right, well, we got a pair of tickets. We have tickets all week. And it looks like Mike got through for the Texas Hammer game. Hello, Mike.
Oh,
Mike.
player number one.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Dude, hang on a second.
Oh,
Hang
so
on.
Sweet.
Player number one has won this game multiple times. You can do
Mike,
this.
let's
You can
go.
do this. If Alex puts an easy one, if he puts an easy one in there like he did last week, then
That was an easy one.
You got a shot, right? It was super easy last
Think we're
week.
going to go back-to-back easy, though?
It was.
I don't know.
Was it the Beastie Boys last week?
No, it was
something
like Blink
easy.
182.
Blink.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mike. Let's listen to this together. Come on. We'll get through this.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here comes the Texas Hammer. You're going to have to tell me the name of the band and the name of the song. Yeah, that's not as easy as last week.
I have no idea.
Mike, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
This is Sophia. Did you say that was the name of the MILF Monday?
Is.
Sophia, are you our MILF?
Hi.
Are you the MILF Monday today?
No, close.
Just say
okay.
yes.
All right. But you did get through for the Texas Hammer game. Here comes your lyrics.
Okay.
All right, I need the name of the band and the name of the song.
Lost by Lincoln.
Yes.
It's Phones.
Lost by Lincoln Park is what she
Really?
She said Lost by Lincoln Park. Congratulations, winner.
Dang,
Woohoo!
It is
Yes.
Sophia's Monday.
Woo! All right, Sophia, great job. What are you giving her?
Outlaw Music Festival is Sunday, Sophia. We'll see you there. Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan in the Woodlands. Tickets on sale now, Ticketmaster.com.
Huge.
Yes.
So
Thank you guys
fun.
so much. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited for you, Sophia. Hang on for me. .94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. That's Lincoln Park and Lost. That was the song. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those tickets out the door. Outlaw Music Festival. Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, Avett Brothers. Sunday, July 6th, Woodlands Pavilion. I know the Avett Brothers been around a while, but still, getting on that bill, I can't imagine getting the phone call saying, you're going to be on the Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan bill. I'm sure those guys have played with everybody by now, but being on that tour,
still cool.
Can you imagine just like sitting around and just listening to those guys if they do talk backstage and hang out? I mean,
Pretty wild.
that would be amazing. I mean, that would be unbelievable. I got tickets to go see A Day to Remember next hour. They're playing with Yellow Card. We'll give you those tickets at 8:20. We're going to continue with the Alternative Income, and then we're going to leave you with Struts and Dirty Honey tickets. Yeah, it is payday for some of you that get paid on the last day of the month. If you get paid a couple times a month, if you haven't hit up the Rod Ryan Show Cares online store, Chili, please pump that to the top. hats, koozies, T-shirts, all that stuff. Working on some new things with Deb to get some new things in there. But this week, my ask of you is to just go to one of the 14 Top Dog firework locations. Snap a photograph of you there. Send it to me. I'll put it up there. I'd like to flood social media again, kind of like we did with Whataburger, because they're not asking us to do anything. They're just giving us the $5,000 to go and buy backpacks. So it's my way of saying thank you. It's our way of saying thank you. If you guys could do some shopping at Top Dog this week, man, I'd appreciate it. But I'd like to see it, though. Even at some of the things that you're looking at, I took some fun pictures. I took London and my girlfriend over there, and we took some pictures, and some videos are going to be coming out throughout the week. So get over there. Get your fireworks. Thank you, Top Dog, for $5,000, man. That is huge. Oh, you got the okay. You got the song. We got the video. Mm-hmm. Chili has a link up. On Saturday, appears to be thousands of people in Somerset, Kentucky, got to witness something that only most of us, have seen on television. So you got a professional stuntman behind the wheel. He's got a replica of the iconic General Lee car from the Dukes of Hazzard. There's a fountain in the town square. It looks to be like Main Street, USA over here, right? And all these people are lined up. And the car went no landing ramp. So in true Dukes of Hazzard style, there's the ramp. It goes up through the fountain. It splashes through the water, but it lands on the cement. It lands on the street. You know, even Evel Knievel had a ramp that went up and then a landing ramp. This car didn't have a landing ramp. So the car bounces a few times when it hit the ground. Back bumper comes flying off. And you have to look at the angle. There's a bunch of different angles of this thing. Mm-hmm. The side view is great. But you have to look at the car coming on. You have to look at like the nose of the car coming towards you. When the car lands, look how close it comes to a cameraman. A cameraman almost gets taken out.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Dang.
I mean, I get it. You're trying to get the shot. 35,000 people came out to witness the jump.
That's what they were there for.
That's pretty sick, though.
John Schneider, who was Bo or Luke, and one of the guys that played another Duke, like a cousin or something like that, they came out for it. I looked it up, and I know this because a friend of mine had that car. A buddy of mine had a 1969 Dodge Charger. So if you're a Charger guy, you know all the things about the Charger. And they used the 68 and the 69 models for the filming of the show. He told me every single time you saw the Dukes of Hazzard car go up and land, that car was ruined. There was no fixing it. So this, just like the car that they used in this jump, that car destroyed.
Done.
It's destroyed.
Okay.
I don't know how many years Dukes was on. They say approximately 325 Dodge Chargers were used as the General Lee for the filming of that television show. That's a fun fact for you.
That's so many.
Every single jump, the car was destroyed. Every time they showed that.
So why were they doing it this weekend? Just because?
It's a 50th anniversary of something.
This guy's a nut. It went right through the water. It's a really cool video.
35,000 people came out to witness the jump for the Summer Nights Cruises 25th annual classic car event. So it must be something local.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think Somerset, Kentucky, specifically, I don't know where Dukes of Hazzard took place. But yeah, they must have some big car show there.
That's cool.
This thing it's awesome. It's definitely the coolest thing that happened over the weekend. If you want to go check that out, Chili has a separate blog page for it on the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com. Okay. 94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. It's Breaking Benjamin and Awaken. Wakey, wakey. Hands off your cupcakies. It's MILF Monday. It's the number one link. Chili has a link up for our friends over at Top Dog. Top Dog already said they're giving us $5,000. Our friend Dirty Sanchez, he said he went to go see them this weekend. If you have a picture, did you take a picture of yourself, Daniel, when you were there? He said, good morning, Brother Rod. I also was able to make it over to Top Dog yesterday. He said, I spent $600. I want to go to Dirty Sanchez's party.
It happens fast, though.
He goes, I easily spent $600. They've got so many things to choose from, and you're right. The guy there, super helpful, wanted to show us what all of them did. Plus, we were able to get 10% off all military first responders and teachers.
Oh, cool.
Definitely a great recommendation. Stay rock hard, Dirty Sanchez. Thank you. Always staying rock hard. Don't worry about that. If you snapped a picture, please. I want to share that with everybody. For sure. Listener Alex, he says, Dear Rod, Chili 6 picks are the best. Give that man a raise. Okay, everyone's talking about Chili's.
Raise, yes.
Everyone's talking about Chili 6 picks. I will go and look at them. We'll get into them after 8 o'clock, for sure. All right. Like Chili went above and beyond with his 6 picks this week.
I don't know. He kind of cheated.
Oh, wait. Ooh.
He did not.
Okay,
Hold
that thought.
Okay.
There was some shortcut?
No.
I'm not asking you.
No.
Twin.
There was no shortcut.
I have no
There's no
alliances
shortcut.
yet, so
You're against him, clearly. You're not with him, you're against him.
I don't know.
Listen, we stay out of these headlines and these gossipy type things, but I gotta know. Is Tom Brady tapping Sydney Sweeney? Yes or no?
That's kind of you to stay out of it, but I'm totally in it.
I know you're into this stuff.
I want to know.
And there's not a whole lot of, it's a slow week. It's a slow week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But I always have time for Sydney Sweeney. It's like there's always room.
That's kind of you.
She's like Jell-O. It just slides right down. There's always room for Jell-O, right? Sydney Sweeney. Is Tom Brady hitting that?
He should be.
Is he?
No.
I don't think so.
What's the age difference? 20 years?
Yeah, at
Okay.
least.
20 years. Orlando Bloom was my first guess.
Same.
If Orlando Bloom was going, because he was the big swinging bachelor that was going to this wedding over this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney Sweeney, I forgot. I think she's recently single. I didn't even think about Tom Brady over there, though.
Didn't even.
Doing goat things on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Can he dance?
Probably.
He can't dance.
There's no
Everything.
way he can dance.
Oh, my God. He can't dance.
He can do anything.
Okay, who wins in a dance-off, Tom Brady or Orlando Bloom?
Ooh.
Orlando Bloom, all day.
I think so.
Tom Brady had to dance on the field. That's his whole thing.
Did you see him awkwardly run with that football for 20-some years?
He's got to work on his footwork, though.
Looked like Bambi on ice.
But he had footwork down, so he could probably
All right.
cut a rug.
Mo, are they hooking up?
I don't know. He's also linked to another Sports Illustrated model, so
Tom Brady?
he's
TB?
a busy guy.
TB12?
He has a good life.
He does have a good life.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see pictures of Orlando Bloom, Sydney Sweeney, and Tom Brady, and then Chili put up a link, anything pretty much you want to know about the Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding, he's got a link up for that. So, I don't know. I did see a bunch of it over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You
couldn't not see it.
But is that the only story?
It was
Is there nothing else happen? Oprah didn't fall, get
she
please.
was there.
Why didn't Oprah get wasted and wipe out and fall on Gail, and then they went?
I know.
And they both fell in the pool.
She's got people to make sure we never see those pictures.
That would have been the best story. Oprah Winfrey wasted at the wedding. You know,
Wasted on bread, maybe.
Oh no!
Bread and cauliflower. Her and Gail
That's all
getting
she
crazy
eats.
over there, or they came out. Her and Gail as a
Stop
couple.
it.
Oh,
Wait, I
that would be
haven't seen the guy in a while.
That would be the best.
Stedman.
Where's Stedman?
He ain't around.
She puts him in the house. She's like, stay there.
Did they break up?
I don't know. Start that rumor. Get some web hits.
You know what I heard?
make a blog.
Oprah and Stedman broke up.
All you got to do is follow Alex's rule of thumb. Some are saying.
Some are saying.
Some are saying.
He doesn't care if
It doesn't
nobody
matter
said
who,
it.
or one person is some.
Why wasn't he there? Why wasn't he at the wedding?
When Alex says some are saying, that means they said that on his burner account that he typed it out.
He's the some that are saying
That's
it.
the sum. Right.
That was from that Megyn Kelly movie. With all you had to do is say some are saying.
There is a lot for you today on the world famous Rod Ryan Show page at thebuzz.com. Go check it out.
On the north side, an accident reported 610 westbound at 45 north. It has stop and go traffic from the Hardy Toll Road. And on the south side, 288 South Freeway southbound at Belfort. It's another accident reported. It has traffic stop and go from the 610 South Loop. And that's your wreck check on 94.5 The Buzz.
.94.5 The Buzz. Good morning, Rod Ryan Show. My favorite POD song, Boom. And they opened with it.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
I was going to say, we were doing something.
I think you and I were doing something
Yeah.
specifically, and I can't remember who else was around there. And I don't know if it was Jeremy that brought POD out on stage, but we hear POD get brought out. We're a mile away doing something, and they go into Boom, first song. I'm like, they're like, why
You were stunned.
Why aren't they closing with this? I mean, I knew they wouldn't close with it, but I thought it'd be a mid-set song. I was going to make it over there to see them anyways, but they opened with it at BuzzFest, and I've seen it live before. I mean, I've seen them guys a lot, but I just absolutely, it's undefeated seeing that song performed live. Good morning. I hope you're off to a great start to your day. The numbers are down, meaning I guess it's a feel, right? Like your rec checks are light. Is there nobody on the? There's not nobody on the roads.
There's people out there,
but not a lot.
The working folks like us.
People have already started their 4th of July.
They're a little checked out if they're not already gone.
Feels that way. I got about half the emails. I'm getting about half the phone calls. It doesn't seem like we're at full strength this week, which means if you're trying to get after some of these things that we're offering up, we just gave away Outlaw Music Festival tickets. Willie, Dylan, and Avett Brothers. We'll have those all week. There's less people. There's less competition coming at you at these things. I got tickets to go see A Day to Remember coming up at 8:20. And, well, I know you're going to be talking a little bit of weather coming up. So let's just get after it. Houston's headlines. What you got?
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
A busy final Friday of the session for the Supreme Court. Quite a few impactful rulings that we're seeing the headlines about. One specifically pulls back the reach of the lower court judges. This gives President Trump a win over his fight over birthright citizenship. The Supreme Court also ruled 6-3 on Friday that public schools must let parents excuse their kids from lessons that conflict with their religious beliefs. And another one we're seeing a lot about is the ruling upheld with our state's law requiring pornographic websites verifying users are at least 18 by using established methods of government-issued identification.
Yeah, that's changed the adult website game here in the state of Texas.
You don't have to have ID to vote, but to watch porn, you have to have ID.
I guess, yeah. That would be one way of phrasing that, Alex. And I think you'd be
interesting way to look at that.
Correct on that. Yeah, the online game has changed around here. I've heard.
Yes, from what we're reporting.
I've heard it's different.
Y'all remember last week when the meteorologist kept promising to turn the faucet off, and we were sick and tired of the rain.
I felt like you were the one promising.
I said it.
Mo, you
I
specifically
am not
promised us
a
that.
meteorologist.
You said you were turning the faucet off.
We have one less chance for isolated storms today.
Damn it.
Our Monday is going to be mostly sunny and warm. Storms this afternoon, highs in the mid-90s. And the promised Saharan dust, I feel like you can feel it. We all can smell it, and it's in our throats. It's going to linger for a couple days. Heat advisory for a holiday on Friday.
Oh, you ain't kidding. I'm looking at this now. Scattered thunderstorms, about a 60% chance at 1 o'clock today.
It's the worst time for scattered showers.
Does the rain
1, 2
help
o'clock.
the dust, though?
Is that when you want to go running, Alex?
That's just worst time.
Take a break.
Anytime's the worst time, really.
1, 2 o'clock.
Torture.
I would have said that at any time.
2 o'clock goes up to a 70% chance of rain today. Damn it.
Let's talk about our weekend plans. The average 4th of July cookout costs 30 cents less than last year.
Are you on the hook for hosting people?
I just got out of it. We decided yesterday
Wait a minute.
that we're going to go out of town.
You got out of Memorial Day weekend because of BuzzFest.
Because of BuzzFest.
So your friends probably all want to come to your pool on 4th of July weekend.
They do, and they've been uninvited.
What
I'll
happened?
show up still.
We decided to go out of town.
You're leaving. You're not doing the.
Can I borrow your pool?
Sure, it's all yours.
Are you going to be doing any cooking? Or
Yes,
like
for
someone else that
sure.
does it all?
No, we're going to the in-laws at the Willis Spa and Resort, aka just their house that I call the Willis Spa and Resort. So I'll probably still be on the hook for a couple nights, but spending less money, I guess.
Okay, this is something. Let's get to know Mo. 4th of July.
4th of July.
If you wanted to impress us, what would you make that is like your best thing? You know what I mean? Like cookout related.
Yeah, I love like a potato side dish, a pasta side dish. I never do the same thing.
Well, I mean, that's so random. Is it potato salad?
No, like a hot potato, like with cheese, bacon.
Are they cut? Are
Like
they
a
just
baked
whole
potato?
potatoes?
Yes,
Are
all
they
of the things.
home
I like
fry
potatoes. I
style?
also like this cheesecake banana pudding that I've been making a lot recently.
That does
My
sound
husband
good.
asked for that. So
you-
that's on the list.
You bake and cook.
Yes. I'm also doing a Jell-O, a red, white, and blue vodka American flag.
That
For the
kinda
kid, for the
sounds
kids.
cool.
For the kids.
For the kids.
Vodka. Mommy needs some Jell-O.
No, if it was for the kids, I'd put tequila in there, Rod. Please.
Silly Rod.
You know better. All right, so
Apparently things are costing less this year. $70 is what they're averaging for a 10-person backyard cookout, which we all know is not enough.
I could make potato salad, pasta salad, and hamburgers $70.
For just yourself.
Just that. But I mean, there's no way $70.
If you don't pay for some of it,
There's no-
steal it.
Steal it.
Everybody's drinking water this weekend, I guess, on that $70.
It's ridiculous.
I got waters for everybody. Ice
Why do they
optional.
even
Drink out
put
of the
out
faucet.
this?
It's a silly thing.
Just have the hose in the back.
It's safe to say we all heard about the big wedding of the weekend. Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez, all the headlines. Guests were keeping it fresh, and so was Sydney Sweeney, because when that girl shows up, she's the it girl right now. Everyone wants to talk to her. Everyone wants to be seen with her, which is why pictures of her choosing to spend time with Tom Brady were extra fascinating. The two of them talking at the hotel bar during the reception. They danced until after 2 a.m. They were also spotted walking the streets of Venice. Orlando Bloom was also with them. I don't know. Maybe it was just single people unite.
That's the only story we heard out of this whole weekend.
I know. The beautiful pictures, the dresses, but yeah, no one else was causing any sort of controversy. Everyone else is on their best behavior.
She's 27. He's 47.
And
20 years difference. Go Tom. Go
beautiful
Tom.
single folks. I thought he was dating someone else, though.
But was he with that someone else at the wedding?
I didn't see her.
Yeah, nobody's reporting. Like Tom came single to mingle.
So did Orlando Bloom. Now, how do you think Orlando feels that we're not talking about him and Sydney Sweeney?
Because apparently Tom beat him to it.
Boom. It was a Beyonce weekend in Houston. We didn't know about that Bezos wedding. We knew about Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
So let me catch up real quick, because the major headline that's making national news came from Saturday night's concert. She was in a convertible car that gets raised and transported around the stadium on cables. And the car began to tilt, and you're like, that's not supposed to happen. That's when she quickly stopped singing until she was safely on the ground. She later got on stage, thanked the audience, saying, whenever I fall, I know you'll catch me. Especially in Houston, right?
What a pro.
She's a pro. She looked great. The concert looks like a lot of fun. Those are Houston's headlines.
On Friday, I did a little altoing and Ubering, and I was just asking the drivers,
what their plan was?
No, I said, I heard the airports are really busy. They're like, yeah.
Really?
Airports were packed. People were coming in from out of town
For Beyonce.
to see Beyonce, right?
It's a place to see her.
All right. Nobody here went, huh?
No.
You don't do that?
Uh,
She's a country artist now.
Yeah, you're a country.
You're country. I thought you were country.
Country artist of the year, right?
She's a very talented female.
Okay. That's it?
Wow.
Not my favorite.
All right. You want to? Hey, I keep saying like we have all these links up. I don't think we have any links up. Is the website working? Has anybody talked to Chili yet?
We've been having issues.
Have
So the
we?
6 picks are up.
Okay.
That's really what
Yikes.
matters the most.
All right. Hey, sports.
Yes.
What you got?
Astros got a win yesterday, getting by the Cubs 2-0. Jose Altuve had a 2-run homer, and Framber Valdez pitched 6 shutout innings in that one. They took 2 of 3 from Chicago over the weekend. They're going to have a day off before opening up a 3-game series with the Rockies tomorrow night. In soccer, last night at the Gold Cup, Team USA got by Costa Rica in penalties to advance to the semifinals, where they're going to play Guatemala on Wednesday. Guatemala beat Rod's home country of Canada.
Nope.
So Chile effectively beat you, and now it'll be a me and against Chile on Wednesday night. So that'll be a little bit of a rivalry going on.
Not from Canada.
Debatable. I've never seen a birth certificate. Show me the birth certificate. That's what's going on in sports.
Thank you.